Okay guys, so here's everything that I'm gonna be using. I have some black chalk paint and then some regular jet black acrylic paint. You just really need black paint, doesn't matter what kind you use. So I haven't decided which one I'm gonna use yet, but you need black paint, wood glue. Of course, I have my sponge brush and a dish to put the paint in, some twine, and I have some greenery here. And then I have these 10 buckets. These were from Dollar Tree, and the brush was also from Dollar Tree. And then I have these woodcraft dowels. Here's the size here. So you're gonna need this. And then I have these dowels here. Now let me see the size. I can't remember the size. I hope they have it here. Okay, so it is the, that one's not so clear. It is the 5/8 by 36 inch size dowels. Now these I got from Walmart. So they're pretty large dowels. And that's everything that you're going to need for this DIY. Okay, hey everyone. So I just wanted to hop on here real quick and just show you the additional things that I did end up using along the way. Because there was a few changes I made as I was making this DIY. So really quick, I ended up using my chalk marker. I have the Bistro chalk marker, which is really good. I got this from Walmart, and I believe it's $2 or $3. Don't quote me on that. And then I ended up I was at first going to use stencils to make the lettering on the chalk tags, but since it's actually a brand new chalk marker, it kept like bleeding, and it just kept smudging. So I just decided to freehand write the words "Home Sweet Home" on my chalkboard tags, on my chalk tags. So you can use stencils if I'm comfortable freehanding certain things. So if you're not comfortable, you can use a stencil of your choice. This is the one that I was gonna use. I got this from Walmart. I believe it's folk art. Yeah, it's all messy, but this is the font and the size. And then also you could use Dollar Tree has lots of stencils. They look like this. So yeah, so you can use a stencil if you're not comfortable using freehand. And then the labels that I ended up using were these labels. They look like this. It comes 6 in a pack, and it's by this brand, Jar Jewelry. It's Hampton Art Jar Jewelry chalkboard stickers. It comes 6 in a pack, and it does come with a piece of chalk, but I'd rather use the marker. But this is how it looks, and I got these from Walmart. But again, you can go to Dollar Tree. They have tons of tags in the school supply section and the crafted square section. They even have chalkboard tags. So, look around your Dollar Tree. You can get tags also. And then another thing I wanted to add was a ruler. You're gonna need a ruler to measure your distance between the dowels and the racks on the actual ladder. So make sure you have a ruler on hand. And I unfortunately did not have my chalk marker when I was gluing my dowels. So normally I will use a chalk marker to like put marks to know where I need to glue things if I have to measure them out. And the chalk marker is great because you can just make your marks and then wipe it off when you're done. This wipes right off with a baby wipe or just a wet rag or tissue, paper towel, whatever. So yeah, use this to mark off where you're gonna put your dowels. Okay, I just ended up eyeballing it, you know, and if you're comfortable eyeballing it, you can do so. But yeah, use that. Make sure you have some rulers. And then lastly, the last thing that I did want to tell you guys was I ended up using my hot glue and not my wood glue to attach the dowels, the smaller dowel, basically to put the ladder together. So I ended up using hot glue because I wanted it to dry quickly. But use wood glue. Use the wood glue. Even if you use the wood glue in combination with the hot glue, do that. So if you're gonna do that, do the hot glue, do the wood glue first, and then put some hot glue on top of it so it can stick, basically stay in place right away. But the wood glue is gonna make it long lasting. I had to end up going in afterwards and putting the wood glue because the one of the racks, the top rack, started to, it basically came apart just using the hot glue. So use wood glue. Use the wood glue. Even if you use it in combination with the hot glue, use this just so that your ladder will stay together and hold the weight of the bucket. So that is all. Let's get into the DIY, guys. Bye. Okay, so they're all dry. So I'm placing the smaller dowels. So I'm just going to give you guys some measurements. So I'm going to start the bottom dowel about 8 inches from the bottom. Okay, and then the dowels themselves are going to be about an inch. Let me put it on there. An inch, like about 1.5 inches apart. Okay, and then each row will be 8 inches apart. Okay, so the next row is going to be about 8 inches from the bottom. And then let me just double check the top row to make sure that everything can fit and it'll look right. Okay, so those are the measurements. Alright mamas, here's the finished look. I hope you all stuck with me to the end and you enjoyed this video. So until the next DIY, bye.